Knowledge is power. Information is liberating. Education is the premise of progress in every society, in every family. Nabongo Teachers Training College is now inviting applications from interested and suitable students for Diploma in Primary Teacher Education, DPTE, for 3 years. Upgrade from P1 to Diploma Primary Teacher Education for 9 months. DTE, Diploma Teacher Education Secondary option. We are now admitting secondary school students from Form 1 to Form 3 entries. Welcome to Nabongo Teachers Training College. Call now 0704 366 140 0704 366 140 for Nabongo Teachers Training College admission. Call us now 0711 574 423 0711 574 423 Nabongo Teachers Training College, Bungoma.
It is a beautiful night. Welcome to Maisha Prime News. Thank you so much for choosing this broadcast. We have a comprehensive bulletin ahead of you. You're welcome. Now, a section of leaders has expressed concerns over the low turnout of Kenyans in the ongoing mass voter registration exercise. Many centers across the country recorded way below their target, with Kenyans being urged to heed the call and enlist for the 2022 electoral process. Osundwa Anthony reports.
Jina naitwa Ali Salim. Niko based hapa on behalf of IBC, niko based hapa Township Ward hapa na Machan.
The Independent and Electoral Boundary Commission (IEBC) on Monday rolled out a voter registration drive targeting between 6 and 7 million new voters ahead of the 2022 general elections.
We have partnered with the county government, or they have actually given us 30 clerks, yeah, whom we have fully trained along our own clerks, yeah. So given that we have 30 county assembly wards, each of the clerk should be stationed in each county assembly ward.
Voter registration may not have been taking place as planned, but I want to bring it out that the 9 constituencies, just like the rest of the country, the offices are opened. So anybody who has reached the age of 18 and wants to register, you simply walk to the constituency office and will be registered.
Kijana, changamkia hiyo kura. Juu kaa hauko. Take your place at the table. Safisha rada. Jisajili.
According to Mr. Solomon Mdanya, the IEBC chairman of Bungoma County, In the first phase, covering 30 days, the electoral body targets to register at least 4 million of the new voters, with another exercise set for January next year if the target is not met.
Bungoma County, as you know, has 9 constituencies, and each constituency has a returning officer. So all the 9 returning officers report to me. It's basically to inform Kenyans that now this activity has kicked off, and it's going to take 30 days from today.
Despite the commission lamenting over the shortage of biometric voter registration kits required for the exercise, it has deployed at least 3 kits to each of the 1,450 wards to facilitate the exercise.
I would like to encourage them to come and register, because when you have a vote, you have a say.
And then after, once you get your ID, come to the IBC office, either with the ID or the passport. Then you get registered so that 2022 you don't complain.
But yeah, like kuna materials zingine tunahitaji kidogo, so like tungeomba as tunaendelea.
These kits will be going around the ward in all the registration centers. The reason why 3 kits, because of resources. We don't have sufficient resources to have kits in every polling station.
IEBC aims at increasing the number of registered voters from the current 19.6 million to 26.9 million. That is, if it meets the 7.2 million new voter target. Mr. Mdanya goes on to urge every youth who has attained the age of 18 years and above to register as a voter.
And this goes down to family level. I mean, you come from a home, isn't it? You come from a family unit. You have brothers, you have sisters, you have cousins, and all that. It is your duty to ensure, to encourage anybody who is in your family unit who is not registered to do it. And if everyone, can you imagine if everyone does it at family level, then we should not really have a problem.
For Maisha Prime News, Maisha Television, I'm Anthony Osundwa.
Now the Mumias West Technical and Vocational College, which is a TVET certified institution, conducted its 2021-2022 elections on Friday 8th, 2021. The participants lauded the institution for transparency and democracy witnessed during the elections. Reader Kerin Chebet brings us the full report.
True leadership lies in guiding others to success and in ensuring that everyone is performing at their optimal best in the work they are expected to do and doing it well. In pursuit of true and honest leadership and through an increasingly transparent and democratic, Mumias West Technical and Vocational College held its 2021-2022 student elections on Friday, 8th October 2021. The contested seats were President, Deputy President, Secretary General and Secretary Sports Society and Clubs. In the President race, Josephat Nyendwe emerged the winner with a total of 109 votes, followed by Brian Owando with Stephen Simiu taking the 3rd place with 58 votes.
Brian Owando had 63 votes and Josephat Nyendwe had 109 votes.
On the Deputy President's slot, Ayuma Felicitas emerged victorious with a total of 157 votes.
Okay, I'm Ayuma Felicitas, a student here in Mumias West Technical and Vocational College, and I'm taking a diploma in mechanical engineering, and I'm so happy because I've won the elections for the Deputy President, the seat I was vying for.
On the SG position, which attracted 2 candidates, Barasa Christabel garnered 103 votes to become the winner. And out of the 234 votes casted for the Secretary Sports Society and Clubs, Ibrahim Nahika became top of the list with a total of 116 votes. In his speech, the school principal urged the newly elected student leaders to motivate others and to do their best and serve them with diligence.
Here for over 1 year. I reported here for the first time in September last year. And from September last year, I've been able to manage these particular issues at the current level. At the time when I joined Mumias West TVC, I found the population which was there was actually 197. And through the collaborative efforts of the staff and colleagues, we have been able to raise this particular enrollment to 523 currently. I want to say that Mumias West TVC was established in 2015 via public participation from the community, and after that they started construction, and in 2017 they managed to complete the construction, and the first enrollment was admitted in 2018 September. From then, we have actually been admitting, so we have actually been in the game for 3 years now. We have a number of courses, and I want to say that we enjoy the fact that we are a center of excellence in mechatronics. This is an area where the government has pumped a lot of equipment, and we hope that we are going to make good use of this equipment to empower our society and the nation at large. Apart from mechatronics, we have a number of courses. One, we have electrical engineering, where we are very good in it. We have mechanical engineering, we have welding and fabrication, we have plumbing, we have hairdressing and beauty therapy, we have also business courses, human resource, business management, cooperative management. We also have accountancy, we have secretarial duties, we also have IT, and finally we also have...
For Maisha Prime Weekend, I'm Rida Chebet Kering.
Now the much-awaited public bidding for Mumias Sugar Company, which is under receivership managed by PVR Rao, was held on October 6th in Nairobi. According to the receiver manager, Ponangipali Rao, a total of 8 bidders submitted their bids in a public effort to lease the troubled sugar factory, with the top 3 bidders offering more than 10 billion shillings for the factory's leasing. Tumas and Tumas Enterprises, the company associated with Mwale City investor Julius Mwale, topped the bids with 27 billion shillings over a 20-year lease period. The second highest bid was Krumman Finances with 19.7 billion shillings for a 25-year lease. Krumman Finances is associated with French and Turkish investors. Transmara Group, Sarai, closed the top 3 bids with 11.5 billion shillings over a 20-year lease period. Other bidders were Pandal Industries with 9.7 billion shillings over 20 years lease. Kibo's Sugar bid came in at 8.8 billion shillings, Devki at 8.4 over 20 years lease, and West Kenya Sugar 3.5 billion. A Mauritius based company, Sacri des Mascarenes Limited, also participated but did not disclose the value of its bid. The receiver manager had earlier in the year testified in the Senate and promised to conduct a transparent bidding process for the troubled millers' intended lease.
Kupitia process hii ya uwazi, tumeona kwamba tumepata sasa even better bidders, kwa sababu yule bidder wa kwanza alikuwa amesema kwamba wanataka kupeana Mumias at 5 billion. Tumeona hata yeye aliongeza akafika 8.7 billion. Sasa kama haingekuwa mimi seneta kupeleka swala hili kwenye bunge, Mumias ingeuza tuna 5 billion peke yake. Lakini sasa hivi tumeona the lowest bidder sasa ako at 8.7 billion na the highest bidder ako at 27.8 billion. So sisi tunasema tunajivunia process hiyo ambaye mimi nilianzisha, na kama singeanzisha mungeona factory yetu ingekuwa imeuzwa na imetupiliwa mbali. Na tumesema kwamba sasa hivi kama viongozi, ile next step ni kitu inaitwa technical and financial evaluation ambayo inafaa ifanywe na kamati ambaye yule receiver manager atapeana. Mimi kama kiongozi ningependa kuomba viongozi wenzangu, sasa tuwache receiver manager afanye hiyo process kwa uwazi. Hatutaki mwanasiasa yote aingilie hiyo maneno, kwa sababu tulifungua kwa uwazi. Hao wenyewe wafanye bidding, wafanye evaluation, na yule receiver manager ataleta kama investor wa Mumias. Sisi tuko tayari kufanya naye kazi kufufua kiwanda chetu.
All right, now the government plans on tarmacking 11,000 kilometers size of roads by the end of President Uhuru Kenyatta's reign in 2022. The Cabinet Secretary for Transport, James Wainaina Macharia, has said that the so-targeted roads will have high standard of value. He spoke on Saturday while inspecting road construction works in Mathioya in Murang'a County.
I'm glad to say today, the 8th of October, 2021, already we are on 10,500. And you still got 11 months to go before the completion of the term of the president. And so we are very delighted that the promise given to Kenyans has already been met.
And in a bid to help the needy in the society, the Blessed Family Foundation, which brings together different denominations, is doing a great work by donating foodstuffs, clothing, among others, to those in need, as reader Chebet Kering narrates.
Giving back to the community is a calling, with the primary objectives being philanthropy and social well-being of the society. The Blessed Family Foundation is an organization created specifically to enable the society effectively handle catastrophic events while improving its capacity and ensuring the needy in the society are catered for, just as narrated by Pastor Joseph Nganga of Nzoia Worship Center.
Kwa majina ni mchungaji Joseph Nganga wa Idhaka, na siku ya leo tuko sehemu ya Nzoia kanisa Nzoia Worship Center kwa ajili ya kufanyika baraka kwa wale ambao ni mayatima na wajane, na kikundi hiki kinaitwa the Blessed Family Foundation, ambao tumejengwa katika misingi ya neno lake Mwenyezi Mungu. Kikundi cha watu karibu 60, kikundi cha vijana ambao tunatoka katika makanisa tofauti tofauti, na agenda yetu ni moja, just to put a smile katika jamii ya wale ambao wako na hitaji, especially katika season ambao tunaishi wakati kama huu.
Makana Jedida, the Secretary General of the Foundation, narrates the background and effectiveness of Blessed Family Foundation.
My name is Jedida Makana. I'm the Secretary of the Family Blessed Foundation. Family Blessed Foundation is a family that stands with the people who are needy and people we reach people who are reached and unreached to the Lord through preaching. And this team is formed as a family. It's not a church. We are made of different denominations, so we don't choose. We are not tribalistic. We can work with anyone who is willing to stand with people who are needy. And so far we've visited 5 counties. That is Nandi County, that is Uasin Gishu County, that is Kisumu County, Bungoma County, and Kakamega County. We always help widows, children's home, prison, elders in villages, and anyone who is in need of our help.
The beneficiaries of the charity by Blessed Family Foundation are widows, orphans, widowers, and all those who need help, as driven by their main agenda, putting smiles to people's face.
Kwa majina naitwa Richard Dikoe. Mimi ni mzaliwa wa Kuisero, Kisa Central. Na nimefurahia siku ya leo kwa maana ile wakfu ambao tumeanzisha sisi kama Team Blessed tumekuwa baraka sana kwa jamii. Kwani tumehakikisha kwamba wamama wajane, watoto yatima na hata wazee ambao pia wameachwa na wake zao wameweza kusaidika na hii wakfu.
The foundation has over 50 members ranging from different counties and denominations. Reverend Wafula, the patron, is calling on well-wishers to join the foundation and continue the good work of ensuring well-being of the society.
Jina yangu ni Reverend Relson Wafula. Mimi ni mchungaji kule Kakamega, Sheio Pentecostal Church, ikiwa mmoja wapo wa hii Team Blessed Foundation. Mimi na mke wangu tukiwa ndio patron ama CEO wa hii kikundi. Tunashukuru Mungu ametuwezesha kuanzia jana na leo na hata kesho bado tuko hapa Nzoia Worship Center. Kwa hivyo sisi ni timu ambayo baada ya kutembea tuliona vile watu wanateseka, wajane, mayatima, na tukaona ya kwamba tukuje pamoja Wakenya wote kutoka madhehebu tofauti, makabila tofauti, tufikia yule mama, yule mzee, yule kijana, yule mtoto ambaye anateseka. Leo tuliamua tuwe hapa na malengo yetu ni ya kwamba tuone kama vile mtu mmoja analala kama ameshiba na tena yule mwenye hana alale kama ameshiba. Ni ombi langu ya kwamba yeyote ambaye unatusikiza ama unatuona ama umeisikia Team Blessed Foundation, tunaomba ujiunge nasi, na hata kama uko na msaada ukuje usimame nasi ili tusaidie yule ambaye hajiwezi.
For Maisha Prime Weekend, I'm Rida Chebet Kering.
And now let's get the COVID-19 report from Anthony Osundwa.
In December 2019, a new respiratory illness referred to as COVID-19 caused by a novel coronavirus was first detected in the central Chinese city of Wuhan. Within the first 5 weeks of the outbreak, tens of thousands of people were infected and more than 1,000 died. The outbreak has been categorized as a public health emergency by the World Health Organization. Not surprisingly, the virus is having economic impact throughout the world, and the major economic sectors in Kenya have not been spared. Traders have been forced to close their businesses, downgrade, or survive with losses or low income. Health measures imposed in Kenya, such as curfew, have left many businesses hurting, and this is the impact of COVID-19 on traders.
Since the government of Kenya halted the importation of the second-hand clothes to prevent the spread of the coronavirus, many business personnel working with the mitumba and cloth selling sector have been going through a hard time, as they say some of the restrictions such as curfew, lockdowns, and social distancing have affected them negatively. They say the restrictions have limited selling time and lowered the economy at large, thus forcing sellers to lower the prices meant for their commodities.
Sasa hii uuzaji wa nguo una challenges mingi, kwa sababu kitu cha kwanza inasumbua ni capital kwa kazi, kwa sababu venye tunaendelea kama ni watu kama vijana ni watu wanaenda na fashion, so inabidi kila wakati unakuwa unaweza kutembea na fashion yenye wanataka, na ile fashion pia inahitaji pesa. Na sasa vile kama saa hii watu wako na upungufu wa pesa, sasa hata mahali penye unaweza pata pesa ya kuongezea ndio uweze kuongeza hiyo ya fashion, sasa hiyo ndio inakuwa tatizo.
We met James Mwangi, a trouser seller at the Chepkube market in Bungoma town in Bungoma County.
Jina mimi naitwa James Mwangi. Mimi ninafanya biashara ya kuuza marongi. Nimeanza tuseme miaka kama 10 imepita. Sasa hii biashara ndio niliona biashara yenye vile, sasa mimi ni mwanaume na sasa nikaona venye marongi, demand ya vijana venye wanakuwa wanahitaji marongi kulingana na fashion. Sasa nikaona ni kama hiyo kazi ndio inaweza nifaa.
James says since the onset of the pandemic, customers reduced and also they are forced to negotiate over prices, thus causing losses.
Sawa, hii biashara iko sawa. Kabla ya corona ijaingia, hiyo biashara ilikuwa sawa kwa sababu ukifanya hiyo biashara yako ulikuwa unapata faida, unaweza enda ukafanya kitu. Lakini tangu corona ingie, biashara imekuwa tatizo kwa sababu wanunuzi nao wamekosa pesa. Sasa mteja akija anataka kitu ya longi ya bei kali na anaitaka kwa bei rahisi kwa sababu hana pesa ya kununua. Sasa shida kubwa yenye imekuwa ni hii mambo ya maizi lockdown na makafio. Sasa unakuta kama wakati juzi hivi majuzi kulikuwa na ile lockdown yenye ilikuwa imewekwa kafi inaanza saa 1 mpaka asubuhi. Unakuta sasa mtu kama kwa mfano kama ni muuza mboga, saa hiyo anastahili auze mboga, ama mtu ya bucha anastahili auze mboga kutoka saa 1 mpaka karibu saa 3 ndio apate pesa, na huyo ndio mteja ulikuwa unategemea. Sasa saa 1 hiyo anatakiwa akue kwa nyumba. Sasa unaona hana pesa ya kuja kununua. Kwa hivyo akikuja pale, kama ndiye yeye ndio mteja wako, akona pesa kidogo, na hii pesa kidogo anataka kuweka mahitaji yake yote, anunue nguo, afanye na mahitaji mengine. Sasa inabidi anakufinya hata kwa bei, ananunua bei baya, naye labda kwa sababu hujauza inabidi unachukua ile bei ya chini.
Mwangi urges the national government of Kenya to massively vaccinate Kenyans who are above 18 years so that they can work freely in their businesses to save the Kenyan economy.
Sasa mimi vitu ningependekeza ni vitu mbili. Kitu cha kwanza, watoe pesa za kufanya chanjo. Na kila mtu mwenye ako tuseme above 18 years akuwe vaccinated. Ili sasa wafungue nchi, kwa sababu kuendelea kufunga nchi, hata hii lockdown hii kafio yenye wanaweka ya saa 4. Unajua sasa kama ni mtu ya bar, huyo pia naye unajua pia ni biashara. Sasa hata yeye biashara yake inakuwa affected, na huyo ndio mteja labda ungetegemea kesho akuja anunue. Kwa hivyo wakiinvest kwa vaccination, kila mtu mwenye ako above 18 akuwe vaccinated, halafu nchi ifunguliwe tuendelee na maisha, nadhani hiyo inaweza kuwa kitu ya maana sana.
He also advises his business partners to be flexible with any challenge that comes their way, understand the seasonal changes, and always trust the process.
Mimi katika hii biashara kitu nimesoma ni kujaribu kuelewa, kutembea na majira. Unaangalia wakati ile kitu watu wanataka kwa wakati ule, inabidi udili na hiyo, kwa sababu unaweza kuwa unajaribu kungangania kwa kitu fulani na kwa saa hiyo hawakihitaji. Sasa ni kujaribu kusoma wateja, unaona chenye wanahitaji kwa wakati ule.
For Prime News, Maisha Television, I'm Anthony Osundua.
Folks, that's what we had for Maisha Prime News. My name is Bushabi Jr. Enjoy.